What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Dire Beast. I'm currently chilling in my creative test world because I found out about something interesting and I wanted to see how it worked. So, let's take a little look here. We have extra utility items called generators. Now, there's a shitload of them, and I would like to show you them. So I've done a little bit of testing here with the generators and put some signs on. So we start off with the survivalist generator. Each generator holds 500,000 RF, sorry. And the survivalist generator will generate 160,000 RF per piece of coal. It takes forever. It takes about half an hour for one piece of coal. So if you're going to use those, get a lot of them. Then you've got the furnace generator, which is exactly like the survivalist generator, but faster and produces less energy. So it's a toss-up to whether, you know, if you've got the time, use that. If you don't have the time, but you want less energy, use that. Then we move on to the lava generator, and the lava generator actually states that it isn't as effective as any other lava generation system. So only 160k RF per bucket of lava, per bucket of lava, as I wrote right there. Per bucket of lava, so you're probably better off using the other lava generators. Then we move on to an interesting one, Ender generator. This makes 2 million RF per Ender pearl, but you can also feed it Eyes of Ender for 2.4 million RF, or you can feed it Ender Lily seeds, and the Ender Lily seeds produce 11.52 million RF, but it takes 2 hours. So they produce 80 redstone flux per tick for 2 hours, basically. Now let's move on. What's next? We have the heated redstone generator, which can run on a couple of things. In fact, let me just find it in here, because I can't remember exactly what it runs on. There it is. It runs on lava and redstone, or it can run on molten redstone from thermal expansion. So you can put lava and redstone in there, or just liquid redstone. And you get 16 million RF per bucket of destabilized redstone. So that's quite a good method. Next we have the culinary generator, which I first tested with steak. 38.4k per steak. Not bad. You can feed this thing any kind of food, and I've got a lot more of them over here. So, for the strawberries, in fact, let me just show you what I did here. I went item subsets, items, and food. So I basically tested out a bunch of these because these are generally all the foods in the game. So strawberry, 2.4k. The berry medley, which is the 3 berries in a thing, gives 42k each. Then you have the baked potatoes, 21.6k. Normal potatoes, only 1.8k. Melons, 3.6 a slice. Apples, 7.2. Mushroom soup, 21.6. And there happens to be an extremely easy method of getting infinite of that for free. A jeweled apple, just to see, only 48k. Carrots, 14.4. Golden carrots, 43.2. So there's a lot of options when it comes to the culinary generators, but I think the berry medley is probably the best. Moving on, we come to the potion generators. So I tested out a couple with this, and basically the lower level potion will give half the energy the higher level potion will give. So invisibility, 128k or 256. Then you've got the fire resistance, 64 or 128. Then you've got instant health. Then you've got the harming potions. And then I tested the regen, and the normal regen gives 64. And either of the upgraded regens give 128. So potions, that's another way of generating energy. We then have the TNT generator, which, interestingly enough, takes TNT. 1 TNT, 384k. Not bad at all. That is 384, isn't it? Yes, it is. Lovely. I wanted to make sure it wasn't 34k and I'd got a decimal point in the wrong place. That would have been embarrassing. So, yeah, TNT generator, pretty good. That's 1 TNT to get all that. Die, slime. Die, you slimy bastard. So, yeah, TNT generator. pretty good. Causes little explosions around it which hurt you, but don't actually... Oh, they are not actually too worrisome. So, next up we have the pink generator, which apparently runs off pink dye or anything that uses pink dye in its crafting recipe. Yeah, I'm just going to move on. So, this is the interesting one. The Nether Star generator. It produces 100 million energy per Nether Star. And it produces so much energy that you have to have 5 separate outputs on it just so that you can actually pull all the energy out of the item itself. So if we get a Nether Star here and just drop it in, we'll see it's going to burn for 2 minutes, and each tick it's going to produce 40,000 RF per tick. So yeah, that thing produces around 100 million energy from a single Nether Star. So hey, if you need it quick and you need a lot of it, definitely go the Nether Star route. But I'm thinking I might set up some potion generators, or maybe some culinary generators, or you know, even some ender generators. 2 million for a single ender pearl. I will gladly give that energy away. You join me back at my base. But which one am I? I blend in so perfectly. It's good to be a villager sometimes. Hey, you got a pimpin' hat. Dude, what the hell? Okay, the hat is secured around his nose. That is hilarious. So, yes, back to, I'm in the base now, because I've got some stuff I need to be doing. And I'm back on my real world, and I turned my NEI off of cheat mode, everything, so everything's all good. I hear a damn spider. Where is he? Just scroll up and down my list. There he is. Excuse me, dick. So let's see. I've done a lot since last time. I got some sheepies. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the last episode. I don't know. I might not have had done by then. I've got some sheepies just because I needed wool. I made a little chicken breeder that was far too effective. I've been harvesting my ender lilies constantly. They don't grow fast, but I spend a lot of time playing this game, so you know I don't need speed. Oh yes. So to start off the episode, I made a couple of potion makers, brewing stands, and have been I've brewed a couple of potions up because I want to make some shit, and I've been waiting for this for so long. So to start off, we're going to need chandeliers, and the chandeliers are the things I've got hanging in my house. Man, everything is so quiet in here, and they stop mobs from spawning 8 blocks away. And if we take our chandeliers here and combine them with a potion of healing 2, a potion of regen 2, some wood, and 5 chandeliers, you get a magnum torch. Now I want to make a couple of these, so there we go. Now the magnum torch is basically a super badass, awesome version of what of the other things. Oh, you can't place it on there, dicks. Oh, I'm gonna put it like right here. So yeah, the magnum torch, bang, is huge. It's basically a fence post that's only a block high. It's enormous, and the magnum torch stops mob spawns within 64 blocks of itself all the way around. So yeah, I was having problems with social zombies spawning it like up here in the air, and then falling, and then coming in my house and being dicks. And I was getting some lag problems when I had, you know, 100 zombies standing here staring up at my tree, just trying to eat my villagers. I was just trying to look at my villagers. That's the really creepy part. So no more. I no longer need to worry about that. I'm going to leave some of these chandeliers around just because I like the way they look. They're pretty cool. And I'm going to go dig just here. And I'm going to drop another magnum torch right there underground. Yeah, hidden and shit. Just drop this experience off. So, let's see. The first thing I want to talk about, I enchanted my pickaxe. My flux pickaxe. Yeah, you know the one right there. The flux infused pickaxe. Now, I found out in a previous episode that I could enchant those. I then went to work, grabbing a bunch of enchants and stripping them off using this. I made a couple of gold pickaxes, stripped the enchants off, and because the gold is super enchantable, and then just threw them away. And my pickaxe has a very interesting effect. Now, everyone's aware of unbreaking, correct? Obviously. It makes you less likely to take durability. Now, I was wondering, what happens to these tools when they get unbreaking? Because, lightning in the background there. These tools don't have durability. So, I tested. By the way, I also put efficiency 5 and fortune 3 on this guy. So it does this. When it's in empowered mode, it will destroy dirt. And that's fine by me. That is just fine by me. That is super useful. Basically, I put Unbreaking 3 on this thing, and it now only takes 320 energy per use. If we bring up the Flux-infused pickaxe, just need to find it. There it is. If you hover over, it says 200 per use. But if it's in fluxed up mode, this mode, it costs a lot more energy. So in this mode, it only takes 80. So I've taken it from 200 to 80, or in infused mode, I've taken it from 800 down to 320. And if I carry this on me as well, for the extra, 2 million energy, I'm able to do things like fill an entire diamond chest with quartz by going in the nether and digging and digging and digging. So I currently have 25,000 netherrack there, and that was all from enchanting this tool. So right now, it's the only tool I'm using. I have that and my sword, because this breaks through stone in a 3x1, so all I need to do is walk forward and swing it, and it breaks incredibly fast. And it makes a perfect 3 high, 1 wide, 1 deep tunnel for me to walk down. Perfect strip mine tunnel. I can swing it around wildly in the nether to break all the netherrack and get loads of that. And it's just one tool. I don't have to go switching. The only problem, I can't right click to place torches with it, which kind of sucks. But that's the only problem I can find. I wonder if I can put a magnum torch in there. No? What about that? Nice. Pokeball! It totally looks like a Pokeball. Wow, have I only just realised that? Shit. Right, so yes, my enchanted tools. Awesome. Been waiting for that for so long. So, I'm building up to something right now. I've been working towards it for a couple of episodes now, and I don't know if I've even mentioned it, but basically, I want to get some really good power generation going, and I figure the best way to do that is to make a couple more of magma crucibles. I'm going to want to make a couple of magma crucibles, so I need a couple of leadstones, a couple of machine frames. Don't I have a leadstone in there? Nope, that's hardened. Okay. Leadstone is just lead and redstone, isn't it? It's not just lead and redstone. Oh, glass as well. Lead. I have redstone and glass up here, I think. Yeah, I've got some redstone. Take those and a stack of glass. And then we'll just do that. I don't need that many of them, so I don't know why I took enough to make, 7. I will make 3 for now. I think 3 should do well enough. Actually, you know what? Let's just make more to be safe. That's just the frame, isn't it? That needs to be filled before I can use it. No, it doesn't. Awesome. So I need some machine blocks now. I've got to stop flying around my base. Machine blocks. I do not see them in there. Do not see them in there. Ah, God damn it, redstone. Get up. Right, I'm going to need to make some machine blocks as well. I really should have done this beforehand. It's gold, iron, and glass. Oh, I've got some glass on me. Lovely. So I'll just do this now. No, that was the steel recipe, wasn't it? Yes. Gold, lovely. And then, I did not click like that. The next thing, I need reception coils, which is gold and redstone. I happen to have 9 reception coils. Excellent. Looks like I'm going to be able to make 7 magma crucibles. I mean, it can't hurt. And a couple of nether brick, a couple of copper. Well, I've got nether brick sitting upstairs in its own barrel. Lovely. And I think maybe some copper. No? Okay. I'll just take some copper out of here. I've gone mining a couple of times to pick up some resources. Just because I was running out, and it made me feel really bad that I was actually running out of resources. Aha! Magma Crucible! Awesome. So, the Magma Crucibles are one part of my plan. What's the other part of my plan? I can't remember. I had some specifics written down, but I only have 2 screens. I don't have that much room for all this information that I need. I've got like loads of things open on my other screen to remind me of stuff that I need to do. And like say in the episodes, just so that I have some kind of coherent plan. So what I'm thinking is this little setup can go... Ooh, I don't know where to put it. It was originally going to go in here, but there's villagers in there now. I could put this in my bedroom. I don't need to though. It doesn't matter where this is because it's not going to ever be seen. So I'm going to put it out of sight actually. I'm going to... I'm going to go down a little bit. I'm going to put it down here. Is that Lydia? Is that my cow? Forgot about you. Yes, moo moo. We're all fucking moo. Hello. What's that for? Depower. Hey, look, there you are, girl. Guess what? Choppy! Ha ha ha! Right, so, yeah, this looks like a fine place to do it. So what I'm going to be doing is building a little infinite energy feedback system. So what I need is magma crucibles. Ah, yeah, I love the sound of lightning. Just fill that out. So I think I'll do 4 for now. So magma crucibles, as you know, can turn things into lava. And one of the things it can turn into lava is netherrack, sorry. And netherrack costs 120,000 RF to turn it into lava. Turns it into 1 bucket of lava. And if we look at the uses for lava, no, let's just look at the uses for a lava bucket. Let's just look at the lava bucket. If you look at it, it says 180k RF in a magmatic engine. Wait a minute. So it costs 120k to make it from a magma crucible, and it puts out 180k? That, my friends, is 60,000 RF profit. So, what I'm going to be doing is feeding netherrack into the tops of these, or any side really. I'm going to be feeding netherrack in. I'm then going to have the netherrack be smelted out, have the liquid magma taken out, run through some engines. The engines will produce 60,000 extra RF per cycle. So with 4 of them, it'll be 240,000 RF extra per cycle, and I will have a seemingly infinite amount of energy as long as I have netherrack. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool. I came up with this system and I was just like, that's never going to work. Actually, that might work. Awesome. Now, I want a buffer. So what I'm going to want to make is, I'm going to need to make some steel. Now, there's a couple of ways of making it. What am I looking for? Just steel. Let's just look at uses for this. There you go. There's molten steel in a bucket. You can make it by melting steel stuff down in the smeltery. That makes some steel, which I suppose you could turn into ingots, and then... Is there an ingot cast? Can you ingot cast steel? I think so. Yeah. And then you can use the steel for making various things like railcraft tools and armor. I'm actually wearing a set of steel armor right now. Still, in fact. I'm still wearing steel. But what I want to do is, I believe there's an induction smelter recipe for making steel. Yeah, there we go. Iron dust and pulverized coal. Is there another way of doing it? No, I want recipes for that. Smelting, redstone, induction smelter, steel, dust, and charcoal. Iron and charcoal, iron and coal dust. So iron and charcoal is probably going to be a good way of going. It's going to require 4 times as much charcoal as it does iron. But that's not a problem. Because I can just take this guy and move him there. Okay, in the floor, whatever. As long as I didn't lose it, I don't care. I keep having problems where I lose the barrels. So, all I'm going to want to do, take some iron. Let's do 4 stacks of iron. And that's going to get fed in the turret. 2, 3. There we go. And then I just need 16 stacks of charcoal. And that's going to start cooking up. That's coal. There's my charcoal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I think I've got enough room. No, I don't, because I've got all this fucking redstone on me. There we go. I almost had enough room to pick all that up. So we stick the charcoal in, and then we fill the hopper. And this is why I tend to keep extra barrels around. Because just, you know, I just want to take a barrel, sling this in there, and then walk away and forget about it for a while. And then when I come back, I'll have a bunch of steel. Simple as that. So, while that's going, that's creating steel, I'm actually going to move on to something else in the meantime and come back to that nearer the end of the episode and show you what I'm going to be doing. So I want to just chuck that and that and that and lob these in here. Cobble in there. So we are, we're going to go a bit, we're going to do some travelling. We're going to do some really far out travelling. And for this travelling, we're going to need some flowers, a diamond, and 2 buckets of water. And I'm also going to test if something else works, because there's a lovely little exploit that I used to use, and I really hope it still works. Wow, that grass grew quick. So, you take your 2 buckets of water, and you make a little infinite... oh god, did I just pronounce water with a D? God damn it! I've been watching too many streams of Americans and Canadians. So you make a little 2x2x1 water pool, and then you place flowers all around it. And then, oh actually before I do this, I'd like to grab something, just so that I can show you this. I want to grab my gravity gun. You guys remember this thing? I made it a couple of episodes back. Just cost me glowstone, diamond, ender pearls. It's a little expensive early game, but it's worth the investment for a couple of reasons. Now let me just turn myself back into I was going to say a human, vaguely human entity. So you've got your pool of water, and you've got your flowers around it. What you want to do now is just straight out dump a diamond in there. Oh, bang! Twilight portal made. And the observant of you will have noticed, if I go here, my gravity gun looks different. My gravity gun acts different. I now have a supercharged gravity gun. And if you look at the recipe for this guy, the supercharged gravity gun requires a nether star to make. And that's the only difference between the normal gravity gun recipe. So if you're following me here, the only difference is instead of a block of glowstone, you use a nether star. That could come in handy, being able to get hold of something that is made by a nether star. I don't know why it would come in so handy. It's not like I can do anything with it. But yeah, let's go and take a little look around in the Twilight. Despite the name, this is actually one of the most awesome places in... it's one of the most awesome dimensions in almost any mod pack. I mean, I've played a lot, and there's some really cool stuff like the Aether, and you have the Void's Wrath, which has the RPG stuff on it, and that has really cool dimensions like the Mithril and stuff like that. But the Twilight is one of the only other dimensions I've ever been in that I love being in there, but I'm almost constantly terrified, and I would love to live here. So I'm just going to go bat so I can start flying in case... yeah, I'm getting a world loading problem. Here we go. So the Twilight Forest, as it sounds, is a massive forest. It is a massive, huge forest. Let's put a marker here. Portal, lovely. Just mark that up. It is, I believe, just as infinite as the rest of the world. The rest of every dimension, almost. I'm going to put myself a blue portal down on there and put my bacon gun away. And we're going to take a quick look around. So, let's see. We spawned in a Twilight Forest biome. Very standard. They've got some really nice new features that other people who've played the mod might not know about. So, if you've played the mod in the past, they didn't have these. They're trees that are meant to look like they've fallen down. There's no leaves on the top, but they've got nice moss patches on them, which looks really cool. And that does not look like oak wood to me. That is not oak wood. That's oak wood. This is jungle wood on its side. That's a bug. So let's head into these thick trees over here. Let me get a tool out so you can see my hand. So oh, we found the biome I was looking for already. Awesome. So we have an enchanted forest. It's kind of like a magical forest from Thorncraft. But it's got the coolest stuff. Now, I've been through a lot of this before in my previous Feed the Beast series, but this pack and the old Minecraft pack contain a lot of the same mods, so there will be some crossover. So if you watch the ground here, you'll notice that every time anything happens, everything changes colour. So that's one of the coolest things about this biome, is the random colour changing. And then you get trees like this, rainbow oak. And they drop saplings to grow trees that look like that. How cool are these trees? I definitely want to pick up a couple of rainbow oak saplings. Get me some nice fluorescent trees and stuff. But the thing I really like about this biome is this right here. Hello, mister. So there's a special mob that spawns in the centre of here. The Quest Ram. Hello, Mr. Quest Ram. Questing Ram. Oh, you got a lot of health, my friend. You got a lot of health. And oh look, there's a dispenser up here. So the Quest Ram has something fairly interesting that you can do. He is hungry, and you know what you need to feed him? Stop looking at me. You need to feed him wool. So every time you feed him a block of wool, by simply right-clicking on him with it, he gains an extra stripe. And once he's eaten every colour of wool, every single, I think it's 16 or 18, he rewards you. And I'm not going to tell you what he rewards you with, because I'll do it in an episode at one point. But yes, the Quest Ram is something that I'm definitely going to want to keep marked up. And I've already got a name picked out for him. Ooh, buddies! Tweet, 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 tweet! Buddy! Buddy! Hello, buddy! Hello! Hello! Can I be you? Buddy! Tweet, 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 I'm a bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Ah! That hurt. That zombie made me tweet. Yeah, screw you, bud. Zombie. And bird, I suppose. Sorry. I love this bird. It is probably the smallest morph that you're ever going to find. God damn it, I need to turn my overlay back on. There we go. So, a lot of people like being a bat because they're really small and they help with building. But I love being a bird even more because you make adorable noises. And, ooh, a boar. Tile.tfleaf.11.name. I want me some of that. Hello, wild boar. I murdered you, and you dropped pork. Thank you. Yeah. Murder. Murder all the things. Right, let's stop murdering all the things, and let's try and find what I'm looking for. So what was I saying? Yeah, I like being a bat because it makes you really small, but I like being a bird because it makes you incredibly small. Look, I found a house. That's one of the things I love about this this dimension in particular. You could basically find anywhere and just choose to live there, and it would look awesome. And like this, I could totally live in a little broken log and then just have a massively extensive underground base. That'd be cool. So we have wild giant mushrooms, which don't respond very well to scythes. Fine. We have these trees, which that's more like it. Before I saw redwood trees and the great oaks from, I think, Biomes of Plenty. These were possibly the largest trees I'd ever seen. They grow pretty large. If you see from... Spiders! I hear spiders. Oh man, this pick does not break trees. Ooh! Cicada! Hello! Splot! So, yeah, these trees grow pretty damn large. They grow all the way from ground level up to... I think some of them grow over 100 blocks high. But, yeah. So, yeah, this one is over 100 blocks high. And you may be looking at the numbers and thinking, wait, what? 100 blocks high? You're only at 130. One of the reasons the Twilight Forest is so useful to come to, the base ground level is about 30. Which means if you go mining, you can reach all the good stuff, say diamonds, gold, anything else you might be looking for. You can reach that stuff super quickly. And I've just given you a demonstration of my pickaxe here. This is how good my pickaxe is. So once I find somewhere to actually mine, I just walk forward like this. Ah, yeah. So yeah, the Twilight Forest is a great place to come early game. Like, it's not a terrible idea to spend your first diamond on getting here. You almost never encounter like enemies on the surface, so that's not really a thing you need to worry about. I just seemed to get unlucky when I did. But do be careful if you're going to be flying around or sprinting through here at hyperspeed, because there is an awful lot to render. There's a building over there. There is an awful lot that needs to be rendered for this world to actually be. And you can very easily lag or crash or destroy your world. So don't spend too much time running straight in one direction. Try exploring everything. And here we find the Disney Castle. Ah! Books! I hate learning! Die! Knowledge is power. Knowledge sucks. So there's a lot of world gen structures in this universe, world, dimension. And this is the Disney Castle. I call it that because, come on, it looks like a fucking Disney castle. It looks like exactly the sort of thing Disney would have. But they have a lot of chests inside them with a fairly decent loot pool. Squirrel! I'm a squirrel. I can be a squirrel. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, potions. You don't often see potions inside loot chests. That's fairly new. Oh, what's down here? Zombie spawner. Excuse me, I'm trying to break it. Thank you. Ooh, hello. Hello. So there's some stairs leading up. Hello, another spawner. And a bat. Die, bat! You are not one of the approved bats. And what's up here? Another spawner? Nope. There's a chest, though. Oh, Charm of Keeping. Fantastic. Nothing else that interests me in there. Oh, Christ. That's a lot of spider webs. So, hey, if you need string, this is always a good place to come. Oh, man. The episode's already, like, 33 minutes long. I think my timing's been a little off today. Hey, there's a big mushroom in the centre. That's so cool. So I've been in there, and I've been in there. Now, there's two sets of stairs to go up in here. And they both eventually lead to the same place. Excuse me. One at a time, lads. I can't take you all. Oh, I found the library. I really should have brought my axe with me. Damn it, did I not have anything axe-like? Nope, okay, fine. Fuck it. We're going to use the charge. Oh, wow. Apparently I pulled the block of floor out. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here with these duplications. Oh, I'm picking up blocks below me. Interesting. Never seen that happen before. So, occasionally in this room you can find chests in the corners. Like in these. But there's also a bunch of just open chests, like out in the open. Some books, empty map, clay, and an iron sword for sharpness too. That's not bad. That's not good for me, because, you know, I spent my time making Tinker's stuff super early on, so I'm kind of overpowered. But we're going to just explore a little bit more of this place. Ah! Books! Screw you books! Screw you books! Screw you skeletons! You are not the one true skeleton. I am. Ah! You guys are everywhere. And you books. Screw you books. Apparently there's a spider spawner up there somewhere. Oh, hello. Just a nice conga line. Sweet. Oh god, is that cave spiders? I don't like cave spiders. Cave spiders suck dick. Let me check my difficulty here. Fuck, I thought so. I keep changing my difficulty around on the test world when I'm testing stuff out. So yeah, we have a nice tall tower with 2 sets of stairs, one made out of wood, one made out of stone. And, oh, hang on a minute, why didn't you die? Damn, that death tome had some health. They both eventually lead to the same place. But they do often have holes and such in them, so be careful if you don't have full damage resistance or something of the like. Because you can very, very easily die here. And you can also get overwhelmed by enemies incredibly quickly. Oh, just found a little outside bit. There's nothing actually here. So I want to show you one of the things I love about this thing. It can reach blocks from a big distance. And that kind of shows you what I like about it. It has the ability to pull blocks out of their original heading just a little bit. And then let them fall. So you can do stuff like this, and you can absolutely just wreck the side of a building. And, yeah. So there seems to be a lot of offshoots to this tower, but I don't see anything. Like anything that would make me think there's anything there. What's going on in here? Hey, skeleton. How's it going, Skelly bro? Ah. Ow. I'm being hit by knowledge. He's thinking me to death. I was not prepared for this. So those death tomes get pretty powerful and hard. That's cool. We have another room up here. Another spider room. Man, someone needs to clean this place out. Ow! Be nice. What do we have over here? A lava pit. Cool. Oh! Zombie spawner. And never did it get a chance to spawn. Couldn't live up to its name. We have a small library here. And just a roof on top of it. I think occasionally there can be chests in the roof. I'm not too sure about that. Citation needed. And that leads up. Let's just go to the top and see what we've got hanging out up there. Oh, God. Creeper. Zombie. So this is the home of a boss. And this boss is the Twilight Lich. He is a horrible, horrible boss. The only way to damage him is to first reflect several of his shots back at him, which isn't easy to do. And he has minions as well, because, you know, every fucking boss has minions. Ow. Okay, he's actually doing a lot of damage to me. I don't have good armor yet. So, basically, he fires ender pearl, like projectiles at you, and you have to hit them back at him. And once you hit, I think, 3 of the original ones back at him, he then... Come on. Yeah. Bitches. Oh! Nope. Run away. Run away. I know when to run. Once you fire 3 of them back at him, he loses his shield, and then you can actually attack him for once. But until that point, you can't even damage him. Just damaging him is a fever dream of a madman. So he's kind of an unfair boss. I mean, I'm wearing low enchant steel armor and they wrecked me. But, you know, there's 3 of them, and their fire projectiles can't be reflected back at them. So that can cause problems. Ooh. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end for now, guys, and I'm going to hopefully start the next episode finding what I came to the Twilight Forest to find. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I know I've been having a blast. Get it? Blast. Haha, blast. Haha. I've been having a blast making it. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.